Dear friends, welcome back with another mission on the Vulnhub. This mission is one of DC416 series. You know, this one, Fortress. And as you can see over here, this DC416 contains one, two, three, four machines in total. Today, I'd like to take a look at this one, Fortress. And what we have to do for this machine is to get the flags. We do not need to, get loot privilege or loot shell. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get started. We can head over to Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be net discover. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 200 and 454. And also we can note such information down to our notebook in case we need such information afterwards. So what shall we do next? We need to do port and self scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already done that before. So now we just get out its result. And as you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning results, we can know that the target has three open port numbers. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service, and also the version information, open SSH 7.2. This version is not so updated. However, I don't think we can find any workable vulnerability except the username immersion vulnerability. This is not what we want at this moment. And the second one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, Apache 2. And also we are told that when we access this port number, we will be redirected to the HTTPS version. And so last one is 443. As we know, usually this port number is used by SSL or TLS. So what shall we do next? I think it's very clear. We need to do immersion with this web application both manually and automatically. Let's fire up the browser to do the manual immersion first, and we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar of the browser. And as you can see, we are redirect automatically to the HTTPS. And here some rules for this machine. So no SSH brute forcing is necessary. However, we can do the dictionary-based, the cracking. And also this box has 3 flags in total. And the goal is not to get loot, but get the flags and move on. So what can we do next? I think we need to check whether this site has robot file. Press enter and let's accept the risk and not found, which is fine. Next, we can launch the Nicto to do the automatic immersion, and maybe we need to change it to HTTPS. Press enter. As you can see over here, Negative can give us a lot of information about the web application, such as the banner information, even the operating system information, OpenSSL. So maybe we need to check whether this version is vulnerable or not. We can copy and open new tab. Paste over here. And the version, we can also copy its version. And there's some exploits, but I don't think all exploits are suitable for current version. Okay, so I do not want to wait anymore. Next, we can launch the GoBuster to do the directory enumeration and the IP address of the target. Usually, we need to specify the word list by option of W. Word list, GoBuster, directory. And also, we can specify extension option. But because by default, the GoBuster will check the validity of the certificate, and this will not work. So to let GoBuster to run properly, we need to use the option of K-K. And if you don't know about this, we can, for example, we can GoBuster dir with option of H, and also we even can grep the SSL. Oh, not here, TLS. So no TLS validation. So we'll skip TLS certificate verification. Yeah, in order to run this GoBuster for this case, we need to put the option of K. Otherwise, we'll get the error. Okay, so the certificate has expired or is not yet valid. Okay, so now we can put the option of -K to ignore or to escape the certificate validation. And sometimes we need to put the option of the error, no error. If the GoBuster, in the process of scanning, GoBuster generates, if the GoBuster generates a lot of error, we can use this option, no error. Okay, but I think this is not necessary for this case. Okay, so I do not want to anymore. The only page or any file we can get by or from the GoBuster would be scanner. We can copy, and also we can note down such information, SSH, and 443, HTTP, enumeration, and we can paste over here. So what do we have to next? We need to access this file or this page, scanner, and here we are prompted by this window or this form. And by default, there is IP address of a local host, and we can scan target. And I think from the output from the target, we know that clearly at the background, on the server side, the nmap is running, and even the option. So it's very natural that we guess maybe there will be some sort of the command injection involved, and we need to test. For example, we can use the semicolon ls, but doesn't work. How about the two verticals? Sorry, scan target, but doesn't work either. So how to do? We can go to, it means that there is some sort of control by the web application. And as pen tester, we need to bypass such control. to get what we want. Okay, for example, to run some useful commands. Okay, so how to do? We can get, we can stand on the shoulders of other guys. Some other guys have already made very good summary. And for example, here, this page contains the how to do some command injection. Also give us some ways to bypass. For example, bypass with line return, and also bypass with a / new line. So we can try to, use these ways until we can find the correct way. Okay, for example, like this one. So how to put the new line or line return? We can, we can do this by Burp Suite. And to do that, we need to turn on the proxy. And also we can launch Burp Suite. And next, start. And the proxy, turn on the intercept option. And now if we click the button, resend, and we can get the request. And to manipulate the request, we can send the request to repeater module of the Burp Suite. And then we can play around many different kinds of payloads here. For example, new line return means this way. We can put hit enter, and we can run ls send. As you can see now, this time we have really returned or retrieved the, the current current directories and files. And when I did the machine the first time, as soon as I identified the target is vulnerable to command injection, naturally we can run some reversal command, and you can go to the website of a Pentesting Monkey website. But I tried many different commands, but all of them cannot work. So I think next we need to check whether or which kind of control is adopted by the scanner. For example, we can cut out this scanner, and we can send. As you can see, we have already retrieved the source code of this page. And as we expected, there's some sort of a control, like the vertical bar is filtered, and also the end. So it means that we cannot run many commands. And so it's not so easy as before. So how to do? Maybe we can do more. Just now we have already found some directory, right? And the files. Maybe we can note down such information. Maybe we can copy here and put to our notebook. So I think these two directories caught our attention most. From the limb, directory limb is very suspicious. So we can, take a look at those two directories. We can copy, and we can use the same command, put over here, send. And then we can get, we know that under this directory, there are two files, master and password file. And we can retrieve these two files, no problem. Cat, sorry, I need to copy. I need to copy the directory name and master and send. So nothing returned on master. Okay, and then we can copy and paste over here. It looks like this is the shadow file, and we can remove this unneeded tag of the HTML. And also we can retrieve the second file, the password file, and we can send. And also we can get this line, we can copy. So when we can retrieve both files, next we can launch the John the Ripper to crack the password. But before we try to crack the passwords, we need to do unshadow. Okay, and to do that, we can do like this way: echo, and we can save it to Cleven password file, echo, and this one. Cleven shadow, and then we can use unshadow command, Cleven password, Cleven, and shadow, and we can redirect or save it to like Cleven, and you can cut out this file, and then we can use John the Ripper to crack it. But as you know, this will take a very long time. Even when I did the machine, it failed to crack within a reasonable time. Okay, I will, of course, I will not wait here. So I think we need to do some more immersion by this command injection. Okay, so how to do? We can cut out the. Also, we need to take a look at this file, this directory. Because the directory name is very suspicious. Send, and we got flag. Great, right? So then we can retrieve this flag. This would be the first flag. We can send, and then we can retrieve the first flag. And we also can put it down to our notebook. Next, I think we can cut out the password file. And then we can find two normal users. The first one is Vulnhub. So the username, and also I think Cleven. We can copy. So next, I think we need to navigate to the home directory to see whether we can find something else. So we can use lsh in home Vulnhub. We found something, flag. But of course, at this moment, we do not have permission to retrieve this flag. This would be maybe the second flag. So I think now we need to take a look at another home directory, Cleven. And we can send, and we can find something very interesting, the flag, and also the reminders, hint, and the current user. We can run the command ID. The current user is www, and we can home Cleven send, and the current user has permission to retrieve the hint and also reminder. This is what we are going to do next. So we can use the cat home Cleven hint text. Also the reminders sent. So I think here the hint left by the author by this user keep forgetting my password. So I made myself a hint. Password is 3 digits followed by my pet's name and the symbol. So I think this is a rule for the password. And also this would be the reason why we cannot use the default Rocky word list to crack, because the password is a bit complicated. So next, I think we can retrieve another file, reminders, right? Reminders, send, and we got something back to buy. It means that this user needed to buy skim milk, organic, free, run eggs, a dog bone for this one. So I think we can combine these two text file. We can get that maybe this would be the name for the dog, for the pet, for his cat, okay? And so then I think now we know that the password should be composed of 3 digits followed by this one and also the symbol. And so how to create the word list? And this is where crunch can come into play. And if you go to the website in this one, here I'd like to, another very important point I'd like to raise here. Maybe sometimes some article is not 100% correct or accurate. For example, this one, the percentage symbol specifies a lowercase character. Actually, this is not. So I think a more correct option would be lies in this command itself. Okay, crunch. And we can scroll down. All right, around here, as you can see here, the percent means numbers rather than lowercase characters. So I think this article is not correct. Okay, so how to next we can utilize the how do I put it, the pattern to to specify the rule of the password. Okay, and so we can use the crunch, and the total number of the characters would be 10, and we can use the object of t to specify the rule or the pattern, and the percent, which means 3 digits, and followed by the pet's name. Pet's name is this one. We can copy, and also the symbol, and we can save to like a dict text. All right, it's done, and we can check out how many words, about the 36,000 words in total. Next, we can launch the Hydra, and the username would be the Craven, and the password dictionary would be dictionary, the custom dictionary, and SSH. Okay, press enter. And maybe we need to take a bit of while to run. And when it's done, I will come back. See you there. All right, as you can see, the Hydra has successfully retrieved compilations of username and password, and we can make a note of this information to our notebook. And alternatively, we can this is the online cracking, but maybe for this case we can make a cracking against the shadow file. Okay, and this would be much quicker. Okay, so you can choose any of 2 ways. So now we can SSH to the target, SSH Craven, and we need to provide the password, and as you can see, we can, get the flag. But we can put over here, okay? And so this one, reminders, we have already retrieved. So now we can go to the home directory, go to another user Vulnhub. And here, there is one more flag to be retrieved. However, at this moment, the current user do not have permission to grab this flag yet. And the reader, has SUID bit. It means that when run this binary, maybe we can use the file reader. So this is the executable. When the current user, the current user is Craven, and this current user has permission of execution. And when the current user run or execute this binary, will temporarily get the privilege of the owner. The owner for this binary is Vulnhub. So I think, of course, our objective here is to retrieve the flag. Okay, so we can run it. Reader, so file to read. So reader and flag. Checking file type. However, we cannot let you have the flag. Checking if a flag file. It means that maybe the reader doesn't allow us to read the flag file. So how about other files like a password file? So here is your flag, and this is the flag has been retrieved, right? So also we can use the strings to see what it's about. The reader. So here, FreeBSD puts, and checking symbolic links are not allowed. So I think next, I think this should be another hint left by the author. Maybe we can generate the symbolic link for the flag. Okay. The flag test, and now it exists, no problem. We can use the temp test operation. Maybe I can remove first. Not allowed. Maybe, no, don't worry. We can use another way, or another file name. Test1. It's okay. Now we can run the reader again, and this time we can try to, retrieve the test file. However, symbolic links are not allowed, so we can create the, the hard link. We can use the flag temp test2, and now we can try to reader temp test2. As you can see, we successfully got back the flag, and we can put over here. So I think we have already retrieved all flags. As you can see over here, yes, how many flags? Maybe I need to go to the home page. Maybe I can turn off the intercept. And we can put the IP address of the target. So there are 3 flags in total which are required to retrieve. So that's all I'd like to do in this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.